Yeah, free Palestine, but not like this. Not with Candace Owens and MTG and Tucker Carlson and Matt Gaetz and Nick Fuentes. They're all the same. So I love Sammy Obey, but he talks about how he loves Tucker Carlson and Candace Owens, but draws the line at MTG and Nick Fuentes. The problem is they're all the same. They're all part of the same program. They're all profiting off the genocide in Gaza. First, they helped install it. They helped all the people that made that situation in the first place. And then they're profiting off briefly criticizing it, and then for Candace Owens pivoting to talking about Charlie Kirk ever since. And she only said enough about Gaza to get on your feed or to get people's trust. She's not for the people of Gaza. She's just against Israel for Charlie Kirk or for whatever else. But she's part of a whole program where they're doing it from different angles. Tucker Carlson claims to be pro-Gaza. I feel like he's pretty anti-Israel. I know Matt Gaetz is when he went on his show and blamed Israel for concocting his charges when he's a sex trafficker, like most MAGA, like all MAGA is, for at least in support of sex traffickers. But he said that Israel did it, that they emailed the cartoonist of Dilbert had something to do with it. I mean, this whole thing in order to blame Israel, not to save people of Gaza, but just to demonize them for the next stage of their plan. Marjorie Taylor Greene is for not for saving Gaza, she's just for not funding Israel anymore, because she's also for not funding Ukraine anymore in order to help Putin's genocide there, and because Israel's already completed much of its genocide in Gaza. So that's what she stands for, and it's different than Candace Owens, but it's all part of the same overall plan. And who was the other one? Well, Nick Fuentes. He's just completely Klan, Nazi, anti-Israel and everything. And so he represents the same plan against that. We know that they're wrong. Sammy Obeid made a joke in the same comedy stand-up where he's talking about how he draws the line at MTG and Nick Fuentes, but loves Tucker Carlson and Candace Owens. He made a joke about how, I mean, it's true, but he made a joke based on the truth that Muslims protected Jewish people during the Crusades. Well, that's what they're doing again. And it's Muslims protecting Jewish people from their own government, making them do a genocide on behalf of Trump and Putin and Netanyahu. These are the people we have to overthrow. And we can't accept any criticism for any of the lower level minion Nazis that takes attention away from the head honchos, Trump and Putin and Netanyahu. That's who all our focus needs to be on. We have to call out this plan and stop it and tease apart these different aspects of it instead of letting them get you on one issue or another issue. That's what intersectionality is all about. It has to be all the issues or they don't count. Do not support anybody who's going to lead you into further genocide in the name of stopping genocide.